anyone's going to show up today for the tour that I have planned of Rocky Pine Retreat. I know some of you RSVP'd. Nothing like sitting here and talking to myself. I do that well. Yep, I talk to myself well. Maybe they're just running late. I can relate. I run late often. My kind of tribe. Oh well, for anyone out there who wants to see an overview, complete tour of Rocky Pine Retreat, hope you'll join me. Linda here, Serene and Simple Life. Anybody out there? Hey, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you coming by. This is the lovely Rocky Pine Retreat. As you can see, front to back, it is a 12 by 34, and 6 feet of this beautiful tiny cabin is the porch. We take you inside and show you around. It's the cozy, screened-in porch. There's room for all of us here to come out and enjoy one another's company after I show you the inside. Got a little table here. We can put some snacks. We can find some more chairs. Sit out here, put your feet up, and enjoy this amazing view. Thank you all again for coming by for a open house tour of Rocky Pine Retreat, tiny cabin. Over the last 4 weeks, last 4 Sundays, I have shown you 4 different areas, sections of this beautiful tiny home that I have been blessed with. After 3.5 years as a nomad, saving my pennies and dollars, and you all have blessed me with so many beautiful gifts too. Thank you. But today I want to give you just a complete overview. The last 4 weeks consisted of, week 1 was the kitchen and the entryway, and then we went into my living, sleeping area, office, then it was the closet, the bathroom, and the loft. And then last week was the porch and the perimeter of Rocky Pine Retreat. So I thought it would be fun today to pull it all together and not go into all those nitty-gritty details that sometimes I get a little bit too carried away with when I start babbling, and just give you pretty much, you know, what you see, what you get here, not the up close and personal. Of course, what you are looking at here is the kitchen. And I have had fun doing some cooking in here and showing you some of my meals. And I've also really enjoyed working at this countertop space. This is a workspace for me, so it is double duty. It's a nice area to come in and put my groceries down, to make a power protein drink, make a salad, whatever I'm going to do here, and it's also a great space to work. This is a double hung window here. I love the windowsill. Then we go into what you can see, you know, it's pretty obvious, the microwave, the convection fryer oven, my little coffee bar area. This is a 3-shelf cabinet the Lazy Susan, doing a whole entire show on what's in the Lazy Susan and how I organize. It's either forthcoming or it's already, I'm not sure. It's a great place to sit. Then we go into, of course, under the sink, nice and organized here. The bottom covered, and I went into depth on that, many of you know. And of course, here's the two burner cooktop. It's a gas land. And then the refrigerator with some special memories and some fun sayings and worthwhile messages to read every single day. Up above is snacks. And that's pretty much, we'll do it here in the kitchen area. So let's move on to the living quarters. Before we move on, there is the refrigerator. And there is also a drawer above this bottom cabinet. Here we have the rest and relax station. Many of you know I referred to the living sleep area in stations. Andy, you came to join us. Awesome. Happy to have you. Yes, this is where I relax, watch a little YouTube and more, stream on my smart TV, and this is also where I sleep. Stay tuned for a future show on how I cozy up and my routine for bed here. I love this recliner. It's a cat napper, so you can look that up. I'll give you some more details in the how I sleep video about it. As you can see back here, the beautiful windows. I decided to leave the blinds open, even though the lighting is a little off, so that you could see what I can see. I wake up in the woods every morning and go to sleep in the woods every night. Then over here is the office station, another self-explanatory, or you would think anyways. I went into about 10 or 15 minutes on each of these stations. So if you want the details, go back into the playlist. They're there. It's the Tiny Home Tour playlist. I'll take you on to the reverse sense. The reverse of the relax station is the entertainment station. We pull out, has a great yep, I love it. And entertainment, got carried away showing you everything that's on my entertainment shelf. They do say you can find out a lot about a person by what's on their bookshelf. Just saying. Then on to the sit and be still station. So this is all encompassing here, the main area of my tiny home. Now, I would like to point out something here. You're going to be like, okay, where would I put a bed if I was interested in this layout? Well, let me tell you. Here would make a beautiful, beautiful space, or across the way on the reverse side, it's kind of a funny word, on the reverse, you could also put a sofa bed. Someone even suggested to me about putting a Murphy bed. I don't know. Where there's a will, there's a way. Remove, cover one of the windows, and you have more wall space as well for, I think you would need for a Murphy bed. I've designed this with a lot of accent areas, you could say. I've got really small pieces of furniture that accent all the way around, and I'm going to just give you a complete 360 here in a minute. But when you remove some of my little, like the entryway where you could put the dining room table, I'll show you in a minute. Remove this. Not everybody has a recliner and a rocker and a desk. This is what works for me, but there is so much space here to do so much with in this tiny home. You could put a divider wall up here or on the other side. You could put a screen up. You could put an accordion up. All kinds of different things. You could make your own little bedroom right next to the bathroom. And I thought about that when I was designing too. Wonder if I would ever want to get a sofa couch, you know, or a sofa bed. Where would I put it? What would I do? And there is lots that you can work with here. So maybe you see that on your own, but I wanted to point that out. Lovely view with lovely windowsills. Happy Haven, Toyota Highlander SUV out there, 2012. That's my first home. That's my first love there, as far as homes go. A little bit more easier to show you if I'm not in the picture frame right now. And each morning I pick out my message for the day. Let's do that again here now. This one was yesterday's. We may not know what we want, but God knows what we need. Oh, there we are. Happiness cannot be far behind a grateful heart and a peaceful mind. Love it. 6-drawer dresser unit. No details here today. That is the AC heat unit. And this is the closet. This is a 3x6. I showed you in detail. You all know that, detail. So there you have it, the closet. On a sliding barn door. Nice focal point here when you walk in. And then up above is the lovely loft. I have storage behind the front decorative that I have designed with albums and photographs. And it is, I believe, 3.5 feet high. I don't remember right off the top of my head. And then we have a pocket door here. I open just like very easy. And this bathroom is about 7.5 by 6. We've got the 36-inch shower. Nice size window there. Went into more detail in the 3rd week of this series. Beautiful vanity with 3 drawers and a slider. I showed you everything that was in there. I talked to you about the washer and the dryer, the stackable. Go back if you want to know some details about any of this. And now, let's walk you around here. Give you a long shot here where we started with the kitchen, refrigerator, my living and sleep area. Very sweet place to put a bed or to put a sofa bed, like I've already mentioned. More of the beautiful view. Corner here, more of my office. More of the office. I love this. This is 4 feet wide by about 2 feet. This rug, many of you have asked me, is a, I forget now, yeah, Karastan. Karastan. It's 100% polyester. It's made in the USA. I started out thinking I was going to get a traditional braided rug, and I went way beyond that when I talked to a designer who said, Linda, you need color. And I could not be more ecstatic over the beauty of that rug. It is, I don't know, it's like a 5x8, give or take a couple inches. I've done many videos on updating my furniture and painting. Please go into the playlists. And then we can spin around this way now, with a little different lighting. And how I decorate. I am taking up quite a bit of space that you could use for practical furniture pieces. But this brings it all together for me and creates, it turns my tiny house into a tiny home with lots of warmth and cabin style with memories that I have specifically chosen to keep for various reasons. Shared a lot of that with you. There is the entryway. Mainly would not see that until you're leaving or until you're exiting. And got the rug here. This is made in India. It's wool, polyester, and cotton. And then back to where we started. The kitchen. Everything is really super functional, practical, decorative, lots of warmth. And I couldn't be more excited or more grateful. So with that, blessings in your day. And joy in the journey. Love you all. Beautiful fixtures up there, forgot to mention. Switch is right here by the door. Ceiling fan. This was something they selected. I've got overhead lights, both the front and the back. And that just lights up really pretty. Appreciate you. Thank you for being with me on this tiny home tour journey. I hope you got a lot of good information and will have joy in your journey with decorating as well.
Bye. Thanks for coming. See you soon.